All right, so what I want to talk about today is color intensity. And this is the last page that we have to fill in for all of our elements and principles. And it's a complicated one. It's a little tricky. When you have colors like this that you mix with your primaries, your red, blue, and yellow, and you have all of these intermediate and secondary colors, these colors are, they're pure. They don't have black or white in them. They're pretty intense. And so what you can do to kind of dole down your colors is to mix them with complements. You know, say you have, you're painting a landscape and you're trying to paint some trees and you don't want a green that's this bright. You want to tone it down a little bit. Well, what you can do is you can mix it with the complement. So don't forget, with this exercise, you're going to need to know your complements. Again, if you say Auburn, which is blue and orange, played LSU, purple or violet and yellow, at Christmas, red and green, you can remember what your main complement pairs are, because you're going to need to know that. What we're going to be doing is mixing complementary colors, and that's how you get all these certain kind of browns and earth tones. So again, if you were trying to make kind of an army green instead of this green, you would mix just a little bit of red with that, and you'll see that in just a second. So with this, as it says, complementary colors are directly across from each other on the color wheel. Mixing a color with its complement will neutralize or dull down the intensity or the brightness of the color. Okay, so artists also use this theory to depict shadows and distance. The further away a color is, the less intense it becomes. Artists generally add white, black, and a complement to show atmospheric perspective and shadow, which we talked about a little bit before when we were talking about perspective. Let's see here. Remember, we were talking about atmospheric perspective, things that are closer or clearer as they go further away. They get hazy. They also might use complements or tones, okay? So what we're going to do in this exercise is we're going to pair up the complements. Here we have red and green, and then this will be red with a little bit of green. This should look pretty brown in the middle, and then this will be green with a little bit of red. I'm going to start with the red and green because we already have those two. You don't have to really mix. Here, we're going to need to mix up an orange so that you can have orange with a little bit of blue, and then kind of a brown color, and then blue with a little orange. Okay, same thing down here. You're going to need to mix a violet so that you can have yellow with a little violet, brown, and then violet with a little yellow. And it should look like one color slowly fading in to another color.